Hello, everyone. Welcome to another presentation of the marketplace. Today, we're going to go and visit another booth. It's a Swisspacer booth, so I'll start that now. As usual, you can go and visit the marketplace using the address you see on the top of your screen, which will bring you here in the lobby of the show. Then you select the exhibitor option. And what you can see here is all our exhibitors. And today, as I said, we're going to go and visit Swiss Spacer. So you click on Swiss Spacer, it's going to bring you in their booth. As you can see, there's a nice video here that you can start and watch. There's a couple of resources, PDFs, all of that. As usual, as you can see too, they actually won the best new exhibitor. So congrats to them. Now you can see that Elmar is online and is waiting for us to talk to him. So we're just gonna go and call him now using the little phone button here. Just gonna give him a little second to come on with us. Hey Elmar.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for joining us today from. Are you in Switzerland right now, or is it where you work from? Great. So a little time difference here.
Still, little time difference. We still had some snow lately.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Uh,
So I was just telling everyone online about your booth. So we went through it. I noticed, that you guys won the best booth award this year for new exhibitors. So congrats for that.
Thank
Um,
you.
that's really great. We hope we'll be able to see you in person soon, whenever COVID is done and we have a live show. But yeah, so I understand you have a presentation prepared for us today.
Yeah, I have some slides for you to briefly go through, and I believe this will give you some more insights to us. Can you see the screen now? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the screen. It's just not the presentation mode yet. I'll let you set that up. Okay, so we're good to go, Elmar, for your presentation.
Good. So let me have to go through like this. I would like to give you a little brief insight. As some of you know, we are a part of Saint-Gobain group, and of course, in our topics and solutions, um, Saint-Gobain went through a long time of history already. We made 350 years some years ago, but we are still involved in very ambitious projects around the world. And we have a very ambitious target now to reach carbon neutrality, zero carbon until 2050. And that's why we are very committed to the message to making the world a better home. Swisspacer started from an engineer's idea, practically, basically, in more than 20 years ago, and we are developing continuously. And the goal is to focus from this year on new markets worldwide, and that's also we believe, especially North America, it's a huge market, and you're doing great things, and we would like to be a part of it. That's the slide or the page where I would like to say that's why I like to work for Swisspacer, because that's really what we stand for, this reliability, the clear commitment to Swiss quality, and to trust to keep our promises and to give you the product we really presented. So overall, we will have a look here on our best warm edge spacer bar called Swisspacer Ultimate, and also on our new solution. It's called Swisspacer Air. It's a solution for pressure equalized glazing units. And so basically, the spacer bars is our main business. We have several widths and colors with this, and also a full range of Georgian bar, mountain bars. And Swisspacer Air. Our main topic where we differentiate from other solutions is the aesthetics, where we don't only have a clear, a matte opaque surface, but we also count on the little details, as this perfectly right angled corner we have, and we also support our customers with the necessary knowledge about processing technologies. Seen on the classical box spacer bars, we have we differentiate ourselves by a very low thermal conductivity, and this leads to, in fact, to that using Swisspacer, it's the cheapest way to improve your windows and to get the most efficient windows possible. This is shown on this sample here. It's a classical European wood window, and we made some calculations how to lower the U value by 0.1. And you can take this first calculation with the aluminium spacer bar and the double glazing. We end up with a U value of 1.457. And okay, what can we do? We can use an optimized profile, window profile, that has a UF frame value of 1.3 unless 1.6, which leads to an improvement, but that's quite a high investment. The other way would be to use a glass unit with krypton gas, where we lower the UG value, but that's still very cost intensive. And if we look at the market today, it's not even always given that this option can be possible. And the other possibility is to substitute the former aluminium spacer with our Swisspacer Ultimate. And not only we get the best improvement, but also for the lowest cost, because it's not only the cost of the spacer bar that is low, but it's also that you can keep your production as it is. So you don't have to modify anything in your production, in the window installation. You just get a glass unit with a better spacer bar inside. We've done last year a study in North America. The AMU Institute in Colorado made different calculations for different glazing types, different window frames, and combined the calculation by changing different spacer bars. And you see with the pure aluminium spacer, we have a really high risk of condensation and mold. Also with improved stainless steel systems, stainless steel spacer bar, we still are in the risk of having condensation. And only with Swisspacer Ultimate, you see that you get much higher temperatures at the glass edge than with all other compared spacer bars. The same approach can be seen also if we have a look at the climatic zones and the FRSI minimum value you should achieve to avoid condensation in these areas. And we took the same window systems and made a calculation. So we see that all the window systems, even the passive house graded window systems with an aluminium spacer bar, are only achievable in the central and warmer regions of the are only usable in the central and warmer regions of the United States, while just by switching to our Swisspacer bar, you can use these passive house windows even in Arctic regions in the northern Canada areas. We also had a look on the Energy Star calculations, where you see you shall meet a certain U factor or an energy rating of 40 and higher. And with all these windows, by taking a solar heat gaining glass of 0.4, we only with our ultimate we were able to achieve this target of the 40 plus X. The other solution I wanted to present you is our Swisspacer Air. It's a solution that can be compared to breather tubes, but it has a lot of advantages compared to them. So practically, we have a solution for pressure equalized IGUs. And you see in this graph here in the middle that what happens with the tension inside if you go with a glass from 0 to 2000 meter, the tension inside will rise until a certain moment where you have the risk that the glass breaks. And with air, the pressure inside will also rise, but on a certain moment, Swisspacer Air will slowly equalize the pressure and avoid the risk to have glass breakages. Swisspacer Air can be installed very easily by simply drilling. We have developed a special step drill to drill inside the secondary sealant and to directly screw the component inside the backside of the spacer bar. So you don't see it on the inside and you don't have any emerging parts on the outside. That's what differentiates the solution from capillary or breather tubes. And moreover, we have done several tests in Europe. We passed the European 1279.2 test for moisture. So even if we have an open IGU, we don't have the risk that the unit fails because of too much moisture inside. And this has also been confirmed by, it was a non-official test, but it was a test done with a few units according to ASTM E218819. We also passed it. So you can be sure that the solution we offer you keeps you safe, and it's a big advantage. If we want to have a look here, usually when you have a glass produced in summer, this will be in winter. It will always be the glasses bent inside, and also these seasonal pressure changes can be equalized with our Swisspacer Air, so that facades will not have these strange distortions on the glass. We also see additional use cases like if we have windows with mountains or Georgian bars. There you also want to have the glass panes always flat and in the same position, because this can have a negative effect on the surface bar, maybe glued on the glass. We also developed a very intuitive tool for Swisspacer Air, where you can basically build your glass structure. You can say which glass, how many glass panes, and the cavity. You define the dimensions and all details, and you can tell the program where this glass unit will be installed, how you transport it there with the lorry, with airplane, with whatever. And by indicating the maximum height difference, we can calculate if the so built unit will achieve a normal lifetime, because we have in the back of this tool there we have a worldwide long-term local weather data that evaluates the pressure situation on this place, and you clearly get an answer from the software if you can achieve a normal lifetime of 25 years. And if this transport there will cause any ruptures or problems with Swisspacer Air. And you see it also here. We even have helicopter transport and even cable car that in some places you transport glass units with cable car. This is all based on real tests and real transports we made to validate the program. And the tool can be accessed for free. It's an online tool. You can have a look at our website and then go to the CaliWin application, and there you can do such simulations in a very easy way. As a short summary to this, yeah, it's a very simple solutions. We have the rule to use one Swisspacer Air per cavity. So on triple glazing, you would use two pieces. You have a very fast and easy installation. You don't have to think who will close the breather tube on site or who will seal the other solutions on site, because you can finish the window in the production premises and send it wherever it may have to go or have to be transported. And it's therefore a safe solution for somehow all involved partners, not only for the insulating glass producer, but also for the window maker and also for the installer on site. I would like to share some of our case studies. One was the really exciting project was the MoMA in New York. Done at the time, that's one of the latest big towers built in Zurich. The glass was all made by one of our facade specialized glass processing companies. And very unique building, also the 180 meters high built Möbius towers in Brussels. But of course, we also are very excited if we can be a part of such historical refurnishment with practically where old windows were built in a new way, but still kept the old look. And we have this principal tower was a project by Sir Norman Foster, which is it's a residential project. Nevertheless, it's quite a high-rise building. On this picture, you also see that it's also possible to do very big glass units with Swisspacer. These glass units will be probably 7 to 8 meters high and 2 meters wide, so very big units. And in Canada, we have also supplied spacer bar for the Prince George Airport. But of course, also we do single homes like this with a very unique look. And if you see only the lift and sliding doors used in this building, they were also nearly 3 meter long and 2.5 high, so quite big glass units. And with this extraordinary project, I would like to thank you also for being extraordinary and using solutions that can make the difference.
Awesome. Thank you for the presentation. As I said, we wish that we'll be able to see you in person. I hope you're planning to come and visit us as soon as it's possible.
That will be done. I really have a lot of demands, and as soon as this is possible, I will book my flights.
Perfect.
Sure.
Awesome. So thanks again, and I'll just invite everyone to go and visit you in your booth. And if not, I guess on your website and everything, it's easy to reach out to you, right?
Absolutely. Thank you for
Perfect. Thank
the nice
you.
show.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye bye.